Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today's Weird Stuff in a Can, we've got a 2-can special. It's baked beans and burgers and baked beans and sausages. So yeah, baked beans and burgers, baked beans and sausages. We've reviewed products like this before. We had Hunger Breaks, I think, and we might have done even one other, I can't remember. But this is a bit different because, as you can see, these are vegan. So vegan sausages with baked beans and vegan burgers with baked beans. So before we go any further, I think we should probably address the inevitable comments we're going to get on vegan sausages and vegan burgers. Seen a lot of that in the comments section of videos on vegan fake meat products I've reviewed before. And people say a number of things. One is that they don't understand why vegans would want to eat sausages if they don't like eating meat. Well, just think a bit harder on that, because not all vegans are doing what they're doing because they don't like eating meat. Some of them are doing it because they don't like killing animals, but would actually agree with you that the aesthetic experience of eating meat is actually quite pleasant. Can't really fault them for that, so these products exist to fill that niche, I suppose. The other slightly rarer but more extreme view is people who say they shouldn't be allowed to call it sausages or burgers unless an animal had to die for it. Well, I've been out and about all around here and I've never seen sausages roaming wild in the fields or indeed in captivity. Same with burgers. I've never really seen majestic herds of burgers roaming the plains either. So sausages and burgers are a presentation of a product. They don't necessarily have to contain meat as far as I'm concerned. In fact, sausages are famous for not containing very much meat in normal circumstances. So there you go. Anyway, let's crack on. So we've got 2 cans here, 2-can special. We're going to need some specialist equipment for this. They are pull tab cans, but we're going to use a can opener because I like to do that. So we'll do baked beans and sausages first. So packed to the rim with beans, that's a really good sign. So let's have those out. Okay, all the sauces at the bottom. I presume that probably means that this can has been stored the other way up at some point. Making a proper mess here. So there we are, beans and sausages. Let's have a sniff. Oh, it smells pretty good. It smells really nice and savoury. Okay, and now beans and burgers. Okay, so a darker red sauce. Similar sort of aroma. I guess that's probably to be expected. We haven't looked at the ingredients, have we? So ingredients for the burger variety is water haricot beans, vegan burgers, which are made of rehydrated textured soya protein, onion, rapeseed oil, soya protein isolate, sea salt, thickeners, which is methyl cellulose and carrageenan, and potato starch, natural flavouring, dried yeast, spices, sugar, barley malt extract, onion powder, yeast extract, garlic powder, agave syrup, tomato puree, modified maize starch, salt, cider vinegar, onion powder, paprika, nutmeg, garlic powder, white pepper. Okay, and the ingredients for the sausage variety, well, are they just the same? More or less the same. I'm not going to read all the way through that. These have got nutmeg in them, which is a common spice used in sausages, but pretty much the same ingredients. I'm not going to bother reading them both. So let's have a little taste of them cold. They are cooked in the can, obviously, but they are intended to be eaten warmed up. But we'll have a little taste of them cold first. So the beans that came with the sausages. Just taste like baked beans. So the beans from the burgers, much richer looking sauce there. Yeah, more tomatoey, richer sauce there. I am going to taste a little bit of the sausage and a little bit of the burgers as well before we warm them up. I know that's not how you're meant to do it, but it's how we're going to do it. So a piece of the burger there, and a piece of the sausage. Okay, so the burger. Got a kind of mealy, grainy texture to it. Not a bad flavour. Not especially highly flavoured. The sausage. actually tastes like a mild flavoured hot dog sausage. So, going to head off to the kitchen now, get these warmed up, and we'll give them a taste warm. Okay, back from the kitchen with 2 piping hot bowls of beans and stuff. So let's give these a taste. Beans and sausages. Nice and hot now. So the texture of the sausage is much softer now, and it's not really distinct either in flavour or texture. But it's not unpleasant. So now the burger. Or burger bites, I suppose these really are. Burgers and beans, here we go. Again, probably a bit too hot. Yeah, I think of the two, that one's the one with the more flavour. So that one's got a slightly smoky, umami, dare I say meaty flavour. So final verdict on these, they're not bad. The beans are nice, the sauce is nice. That's really one of the most important things about any canned bean product, is what's the sauce like. And these are not bad at all. And this might be a bit controversial, but I would say on balance, these are slightly superior to the meat-based versions of the same thing. I found the meat-based ones were a bit gristly and tasted like kind of like pet food smells. These don't have that. Now, please feel free to hate me for that, but there you go, that's my honest opinion. And a lot of that's probably just down to the fact that the quality of the meat that's used in the meat-based versions of these is not really the highest standard, and you're probably actually getting mostly not meat, mostly fillers, cereals, soya and stuff like that in the meat-based versions, but whatever meat there is in there, probably mostly gristle and fat. So these haven't got that, and I think they're a bit better for it. So there we go. Vegan baked beans and sausages and vegan baked beans and burgers. Weird stuff in a can on atomic shrimp. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.